Well, we won the game somehow. We didn't look very pretty on offense most of the game, but we did run the ball some there. And Brandon Wiles gained a bunch of yards, gained 139 his first start, got a bunch of carries. Connor had a bunch of carries and yards. We're not a very good passing team right now, but we managed to run the ball to win the game. So that's the way it turned out. I'm not much of a passing coach anymore, but we're 7-1 somehow. We're 7-1, and that's most important. And we had a lot of possession time there in the second half, and finally made a bunch of third downs there in the second half. Our defense was super. Gosh, they were super. The key is the game, obviously, holding them after we dropped the punt. We hold them to a field goal, and then the interception. Cody Gibson ran the guy down on about the 3-4 yard line. So we gave Cody a game ball for that tackle. And then DJ got the pick. And then the next time around, Stephon Gilmore got the pick. So we had 3 huge defensive stands, or they could have got 21 possibly, or 17 or whatever. They had 3 chances to score. I guess we had 2, and then at the end there, and we managed to get a couple touchdowns. And Connor ran the ball beautifully most of the game tonight. But, you know, it wasn't real pretty for television and for maybe a lot of people, but we're glad to get to 7-1, and we know we've got to beat Arkansas next week. I don't know if Georgia can lose another one, but if we're going to win these, we got to keep winning. So hopefully we can start throwing the ball a little bit better next week. We'll just have to wait and see.
What was the mindset on when you were the 20-play touchdown drive? Did you ring the ball 17 times?
Well, we just thrown the pick, you know, and so we're trying to run the ball, obviously. And fortunately, Brandon kept making a bunch of 3rd and 2s. And then we took up, what was that, 19-play drive, somebody told me. 20 play, was it? Okay. 20 play. I've only had one other in my life. That many. You know what? It happened right here in 1982. Duke University versus Tennessee. We went from that same 1-yard line there to the 1-yard line and killed the clock. How many of y'all were here that game? That was the 82 Duke Tennessee game. Same. We did that in the 4th quarter. That was game 25-24. But anyway, I think that's the 2 longest drives I've ever had with that many plays. I know it is in all the years I've been coaching. Both of them had right here. But anyway, a lot of guys played their hearts out. Really proud of our team. Defense was sensational. They only made 2 of 14 third downs. And good win for us. We're happy to get a win.
Steve, talk about the offensive line. Obviously, Brandon ran well, but those guys.
Yeah, we got a little surge going in the second half there. And we got some pretty good run plays called for a change. We sort of audibled the line and did some stuff that maybe helped us a bit. But obviously, those interceptions we got right back from them after those turnovers was the big key of the game. But Tennessee played well defensively. Their pass defense was good. We got to where we didn't want to try much after that interception that they almost scored on.
Did you imagine that Brandon Wiles could run that well tonight?
He's a good back. You know, I mentioned coming in. He's a good back. If we can block a little bit for him, he'll make some yards. And he did that. He can make yards. He runs forward. Got a good body lead. Can break some tackles. We got to work on him coming out of the backfield. Every time Connor would break out of the pocket, he'd want to go block for him. He kept throwing it behind him, I think, twice tonight. So we got to work on some things like that. Since he's a true freshman, first time he's really ever played.
This whole winning ugly thing, are you okay with that being this team?
I don't come off the field smiling real big the way I used to when teams used to score a bunch of points, but we understand that's what we got to do, and our defense is playing very well. We don't want to do anything to give away a score, which we almost did. So, to win the game, that's the option. That's the option to win the game. We still think we'll throw it around better. We still going to keep trying. If we got behind, we've been firing away, and hopefully we might could have hit something. But we'll go back and see how we could have done better.
Alshon had 3 catches, but I think all of them were on like swing type plays. Was he having trouble getting open downfield?
Well, the one that he was really open kind of ran out of the pocket, and we had a holding penalty. That was one opportunity that this ball never got thrown. And, you know, other than that, I don't even remember. We called a few here and there, but we didn't call half of the game plan. I had a fistful of plays that we just can't hit them. And Tennessee did play a lot of more too deep zone than we thought, and sort of challenged us to run the ball more. So we thought that was the best way to try to win the game. Just come out running the second half.
Talk about the fourth and 1 play, to
Pass.
Rory. Yeah, the pass.
Yeah, we hadn't done that all year, so it was time. It was time to pitch one down the field. And Buster Anderson did a good job. Sort of bumped into the guy, and he got off of him, though, and Connor did a good job laying it in there nicely. Yeah, that was really an easy call. We've run for them and not made them last week or so. So if you throw and miss, what's the difference? You might get 7 points if you hit it. So I think they didn't think we were going to pitch that one, so it worked out pretty well for us.
What was your take on how Justin Worling played for Tennessee?
He threw that seam route very well a couple of times. And other than that, I don't know if he had many guys open. You know, we seem to have pretty good coverage everywhere. So.
A bunch of Wild's runs were off tackle. Does that suit his style of running best, or was the tackles just sealing the blocks very well?
That's about where we run in, off tackle, inside. Every now and then we have a little sweep, and we got the mirror. Well, 1 or 2 of those little sweeps coming around. But that's where we run mostly anyway, inside the tight end.
Cody Gibson getting back and getting Wagner on the goal line, that's the biggest tackle of the game.
That was a huge play, no question. That goes to, I think it was to 10-7 there.
Right.
That would have been 10-7 there. And then we pick it off, 2 plays later? That was a huge turnaround right there. Yeah, we're having some good things happen to us this year. Hopefully we can continue, make some good things happen.
Did you consider Ellington at all, Coach?
He played a little bit during the second half, and then we weren't throwing. Oh, you mean in the Wildcat?
Wildcat.
Yeah, you know, since he hadn't practiced all week, and we were running the ball decent with Brandon just handing off, and Connor. You know, Connor ran for 79 yards, something like that. Yeah, Connor's a good runner with the ball. And that touchdown run was a very good run. A little draw play there that fortunately worked out for us.
What happened to CeCe Whitlock? Did he get hurt in practice this week?
Mm-hmm. He got a concussion in practice. Got held out of the game.
Do you expect him back Saturday?
He'll be back. Yeah, he should be back this week. They usually hold him a week after they get knocked dizzy a little bit. Yeah.
What day was that in practice, Steve?
That was Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday, probably. Tuesday. Yeah, he wasn't on the injured list. Whitlock? He wasn't. Nobody else.
You got a text before the game.
Is there an injured list?
I didn't know there was one.
I missed the whole list.
If you'd asked, we'd tell you.
Where's that list, Bank?
Victor Hampton played pretty well until he dropped that pick, and then he left his man on that 4th and 5. So other than that, Victor played well.
Steve, is Vic okay? He kind of limped off the field.
Yeah, he's okay. Every now and then, Victor needs a little loving. So.
How about the way that Connor just kind of managed the game on offense?
Connor's, yeah, he's, you know, when you got a quarterback and catch it and hand it off, sometimes we take all that for granted. Every now and then, I saw TJ throw that high, hard one up there, you know, that he caught every one, unfortunately. But that's, Connor's pretty good. He can run that zone read stuff. He knows when to keep it. He ran that in high school, and yeah, he's good at that. So that's what we do. We're not a great passing team, obviously, but we just got to keep running and playing defense and trying to win these games, low-scoring games. We got 2 touchdowns again. That's about all we ever get, to tell you the truth. It's 2 per game, and we won about all of them except 1. And we got two touchdowns. That's all we get. May need more next week. Arkansas, they have the ability to score a little bit. All right. See you guys back in Columbia.